back in the old times, the Native Americans or whatever, they didn't really have no rain. See, dry grass everywhere. They had to go manually with pitchers and buckets to rivers and lakes to collect water. This was a very real problem. They were extremely upset. It was very tedious. They would have to walk miles away just to a local source of water, and often get attacked by village animals and other creatures of the sort, and just for some water, it became a real problem, and they needed a solution. And sometimes their buckets would break, so there's that. That's a whole another problem on its own, really. Anyway, in the heavens, like Skyworld or whatever, there was a guy named Dale, and he lived with his cat Garfield, and he was really happy. Everything was great. They just chilled. It was a pretty rad life. But one day, after Dale came home from his usual job at the Heaven Factory, doing his heavenly duties, he came home to find Garfield on the floor, dead, with his tail severed off. He had left the window open, and the window slammed shut on his tail. And, Dale was devastated. He killed his cat Garfield, his one true passion. And this left him very sad, and he refused to cry, because Garfield always told him, crying's for girls. You a girl, Dale? Yeah, thought not. Don't cry. Keep those feelings deep down, don't show them. So eventually this affected Dale's work life, and he became homeless. Very homeless. And this sent him in a further downward spiral of depression. So he decided to go on some homeless travels, like just going on a walk, just kind of look around. There was one part where there was kind of a curve on the path. So, and then he found a frog once he was on this bridge, and he felt like pointing the frog out. And I mean, it's not really that significant, but he thought it was pretty cool. So there's that. And he came across a bridge, and he walked over it. And then he came across this very wise owl, and the owl's name was Bobby Jindal, no relation. Now, Bobby Jindal, no relation, was a very wise deity of wisdom, and he had something to say to Dale. You need to learn to move on and forgive yourself, is what he says. I murdered Garfield. You cried, Dale. But that's not what Garfield wanted. Yes, it is, Dale. He would want you to move on. Now cry, says he. And so Dale cried, like a big dumb baby. He cried and cried, and then water started to rain down from the heavens, and water all those crops. So those Native American peoples, they praised him as a deity, and that's how rain happened. The end.